interesting situation in Virginia with the FBI searching the offices of a key Democratic official involved in the so-called redistricting wars. NBC News learned that the feds are at the Portsmouth office and business of the top Democrat in the Virginia State Senate, Louise Lucas. You're seeing that search right here. A source familiar with the matter tells NBC News it's connected to a long-running public corruption investigation into Lucas with roots in the Biden era. Now, Lucas is somebody who led the charge for her state to pass an amendment to let Virginia change its congressional maps to be basically more Democratic-leaning. And that's happening as Republicans ramp up their own redistricting fight. Like in Tennessee, the GOP there has unveiled a new map that would wipe out the state's lone Democratic seat. Republicans in South Carolina have taken some new steps to do the same. Gary Grumbach is joining us now. And to be clear here, Gary, we cannot necessarily draw a direct line between the Lucas investigation and the redistricting fight. But based on some of the statements you're getting, some top Democrats in Virginia are certainly connecting those dots.
Yeah, on that point, federal agents today also executed a search warrant at a nearby cannabis dispensary called the Cannabis Outlet that happens to be co-owned by State Senator Louise Lucas. So that's an important part here, too. We're told that drugs are not the primary focus of this investigation. We're told that this public corruption idea is, and it is, as you said, been long running. Don Scott, however, the Virginia House Speaker, very powerful Democrat in the state of Virginia, is questioning the legitimacy of this whole investigation and this whole warrant search and this raid that happened this morning, saying in part, quote, given the politicization of this administration, I think people should take this with a grain of salt and allow the facts to come out before jumping to conclusions. Now, I will say it's notable that other statewide Democrats across the Commonwealth of Virginia, people like Governor Abigail Spanberger or the Attorney General Jay Jones, have actually sort of held their fire and not said things like that and have said, you know what, I'm just going to wait until things come out. I'm not going to say anything whatsoever because we don't know exactly how serious this could be. Because while the Eastern District of Virginia recently has been a hotspot for very political indictments, very political investigations, this one does seem, from our conversations with our sources, does seem to be part of a more legitimate, long-running investigation.